Hello, this is Matt from the General Admission Wrestling Podcast. Me and our DJ just got out of seeing A Bird in the Shadows. We're here with...
DG, your boy DG of the DGDX Animationn. You might know me from Grimm's Toy Show, but if you're cool, you'll know me from DGDX Animationn.
All right, and as we understand, you are a thesis student at the School of Visual Arts, and what we just saw was your thesis project.
Yes, it was, but fortunately enough, I had a little bit of star power.
You did have star power. Now, can you explain who the star power is and how you acquired the said star power?
Absolutely. So my film, A Bird in the Shadow, stars Paul freaking London. You might know him, former WWE superstar, current Lucha Underground superstar. Paul London is just the nicest guy in the whole world. When I was about like 7 years old and whatnot, you know, I'd watch SmackDown, watch him and Brian Kendrick kick some ass, and he was like one of my favorites. He was like up there with the tag team of Brian Kendrick and Paul London was like up there with like DX, the Hardys. I just loved them, and after meeting them, they were like my first favorite tag team of all time. So in 2014, I went to a wrestling convention called WrestleCon, I believe. I'm not sure. It's the one that sort of plays along with WrestleMania. And I was there to meet the Ultimate Warrior, which I did, fortunately, a year before he died. But also there was Paul London and Brian Kendrick. And I asked them, how much does it cost to meet you? Because all these wrestlers, you know, they want money. They need money to survive. So I asked them, and they're like, in typical Paul London and Brian Kendrick way, they're like, I don't know, whatever you want, dude. So I gave them $5. I got a picture with both of them, and I got an autograph from Brian Kendrick, but totally forgot to get an autograph from Paul London because I'm a complete idiot and I was marking out. So fast forward the next year, he's wrestling at a church right by my house. So I decide I'm going to go there and I'm going to get that autograph. And in between that, I posted the picture of me, Paul and Brian Kendrick, and he tweeted at me that I look like Kaval. Was that his name, Loki? Yeah, he said that I looked like Loki. So he looked through my Twitter, he saw my YouTube channel, he loved my stop motion animations, and he became a fan instantly. So when I met him at the church where he was wrestling, he was like, dude, I love your videos, man, like the He-Man and the wrestling and the superheroes. It's so freaking awesome, man. I love like Harryhausen, stop motion kind of stuff. So there we just became friends instantly. I said, hey, you guys want to work on a stop motion together? You and me, you want to work on a stop motion together? He's like, absolutely, dude. So he did some voiceover work for my stop motion Mega Powers, which is a Robot Chicken kind of parody featuring Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. It's very vulgar. It's really hilarious. And Paul London makes an appearance in all 3 episodes because I'm not making any more because it didn't get enough views. So after that, I was working on this script. I've been working on this script for 4 years. It's important to me because of the inspiration, which you saw. I won't spoil it here. But if you watch the film, you'll be like, holy shit, is that what this movie is about? And you immediately get entranced into it. So I'm going to leave the surprise for when you guys hopefully see it on Amazon Instant Video, June 16, 2017. So I talked to Paul. I'm like, listen, I made a film. It's inspired by this actor that I love. And I know you love him too. Do you want to be part of this? He looks just like him.
Yeah.
So he said, absolutely. And then, lucky me, I went to Wizard World Philadelphia, and I hated it. So I complained to American Express, and I got a huge refund out of it, which I used to fly Paul London to New York and had him stay at some shitty Airbnb, which he dealt with, which I'm so grateful for. And we made this kick-ass movie with TJ Marconi, who he suggested to me. I was originally going to get Snitsky for this film, but I was worried about the agents. One thing I hate more than anything are these promoters for wrestlers, because they're scumbags, they're sleazy. I don't give a shit who listens to this. I hate all you wrestling promoters. You're garbage. You're trash. Those wrestlers can do your job easily. Anyway, so I went to TJ Marconi because he doesn't have a promoter, and Paul doesn't have a promoter, so it was really easy to book them. I paid them, even though I'm friends with them, I paid them a great amount of money, and they just dealt with my stuff. Like that, there's a fight scene in the movie between Paul and TJ. Would you believe me if I told you we shot that on a very, very cold November night, and all the footage got deleted, so we had to film the entire fight sequence in even colder weather the next night. Wow. It was absolutely insane, but we pulled through all the bullshit. We pulled through like the garbage weather, and we made a really kick-ass movie. At least I think so. What did you guys think?
That was a lot of fun. I would ask another question regarding the performance of TJ Marconi, but I'm afraid it'll lead to a spoiler, so I'm going to hold it for now.
Okay.
Will we be seeing you at HOG shows in the future? Potentially HOG Adrenaline?
If TJ Marconi is at HOG, then you'll see me.
All right,
that's the catchphrase he's got to do on
promos.
Boom. That's his promo.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka.
All right, well, it sounds like a plan. Thank you for this interview. Congrats.
What? Social media.
Oh, yeah, hook us up with your social media.
All right, so my Twitter is at DGDX Animation. My Instagram is at DGDX Official because some asshole stole my DGDX Animation name on Instagram. My Facebook is DGDX Animation, but I barely do that. Just, if you want to talk to me, head over to Twitter. Right. I always respond to fans. I love fans. Most of them. I hate the ones that tell me, when are you coming back to Grimm's Toy Show?
And also, just one last thing. Can you just give us a drop for the podcast? Like, say, hey, I'm blank, and you're listening to the General Admission Wrestling Podcast. You know, deal?
What's up, you guys? This is your boy DG of the DGDX Animation. If you like good podcasts, look no further. This is the General Admission Wrestling Podcast.
All right, thank you. And this is yours, DJ?
Yay. This is where I cut it.
That was right. Hey, I have a feeling I think a tragedy's happening somewhere.